2, 1, go. Hey, we're the Science Sisters.
And today we're going to teach you about cholesterol.
Cassidy, what's cholesterol?
Angel, we reviewed this. Cholesterol is an important lipid or organic fatty acid that we need for body health and cellular function.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember. Cholesterol is produced from our livers and absorbed through our foods. It moves through our bloodstream, making its way to every cell.
And it's very important that it does. We need cholesterol to keep our cell membranes semi-permeable.
Semi-permeable means fluid enough to let some substances in and out, but firm enough to keep the unnecessary things away.
Right. Cholesterol has also been linked to better memory and the synthesization of bile acid for digestion. Cholesterol serves as a sort of pioneer to both vitamin D and steroid hormones.
Don't forget to tell them that too much cholesterol can build up in your arteries.
I think you just did.
Oops. Well, anyways, cholesterol travels through the bloodstream by two carrier lipoproteins. That's a combination of a lipid and a protein, called LDL and HDL.
LDL, or low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, is considered the bad cholesterol. It can contribute to a condition called atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is when a person has a buildup of plaque, a thick, hard deposit in their arteries. If a clot forms, then a person could have a heart attack or a stroke. Yikes!
The reason that LDL can cause buildup is because LDL is responsible for carrying cholesterol to all our cells all over our body.
Now, HDL is in a way the polar opposite of LDL.
HDL, or high-density lipoprotein cholesterol, is considered the good cholesterol because it assists in the removal of LDL, sort of acting like a scavenger for it. HDL carries LDL away from the arteries and back to the liver where it's broken down and excreted as waste. Healthy levels of HDL are known to reduce the risk of heart attack or stroke, while low levels are known to increase the risk of heart disease.
So now you know how LDL and HDL differ in function. But how about structure? As we said, both are lipoproteins, so they both contain lipids and proteins. LDL is 50% cholesterol and 25% protein, but HDL is 20% cholesterol and 50% protein. The more protein makes it more dense.
It's very important to keep your levels of these subcholesterols regulated. That's why doctors like to monitor your levels.
Well, yeah, but why specifically?
Well, you said it yourself, Cassidy. High LDL has been linked to increased risk of heart disease and atherosclerosis, as well as low HDL levels.
Right, I did. A good balance of cholesterols is said to reduce one's chances of becoming diabetic and having high blood pressure. Hey Angel, what other molecules are monitored in our blood by doctors?
Other molecules that doctors monitor are blood sugar, triglycerides, which are another lipid, and VLDL-C, a very low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, and they also monitor your total cholesterol. Total cholesterol is our LDL plus our HDL plus 1/5 of our triglyceride level.
Every so often, your doctor will test your levels of cholesterol.
If your LDL levels read higher than 190, then you have way too much LDL in you. For treatment, your doctor will likely recommend you start taking statins. Statins are medications meant to lower cholesterol levels, but have been known to raise your amount of HDL too.
Cool! There are some ways that people can change their levels of LDL and HDL if need be. To lower one's LDL levels, they can decrease their intake of saturated fats, trans fats, and cholesterol. Diet-wise, try eating more fiber-rich foods such as fruits and veggies, nuts, seeds, and lean meats. Exercising regularly can help keep your LDL low and your HDL high. Of course, maintaining a healthy weight and not smoking are gonna improve your health.
Let's go more into depth on fats. The better fats, unsaturated ones, improve blood cholesterol levels. Unfortunately, cutting back on not-so-good fats, saturated ones, probably won't have much of an effect. But the very bad fats, trans fat, raise and lower your LDL and HDL levels respectively. Even minimal amounts can cause fluctuations. Fluctuations!
Cholesterol has a molecular formula C27H45OH. It has 3 parts: a hydrocarbon tail, in blue, 4 hydrocarbon rings, in green, and a hydroxyl group, red. The hydroxyl group is polar, making it soluble or dissolvable in water. The ring region has so-called hydrocarbon rings because each corner of a ring has a carbon atom with 2 hydrogens extending off. The hydrocarbon tail, like the rings, are composed of carbon and hydrogen atoms. Both are nonpolar, meaning they dissolve in fatty, oily substances but won't mix in water.
Well, that's all for cholesterol today. This has been another episode of Science Sisters. We hope this video was educational and entertaining. Stay smart and stay in school.